I felt like when I was a young kid, I remember I went to Catholic school for 1 year, and I had this nun that was teaching the class. I didn't have a priest. We had a nun. And her name was Sister Mary Josephine. And she was so mean.
It was always two. Yeah, we had Sister Michael Ann. They all had wild names.
She was so mean, dude. She was so mean. She would tell you that she's going to make you sit on a nail in the closet, and you better bring your pajamas because you're staying here tonight. And kids would cry.
Yeah,
would cry. We would be so scared. Because I went from being with my mom, who's like this sweet lady. This is the lady that I'm used to.
Yeah.
My mom's nice to me. She loves me.
Nasty
so
lady.
all of a sudden, this crazy bitch that doesn't even get to fuck.
Yeah.
You're dressed in this weird costume, and she was so mean. And what it did to me at an early age was like, oh, okay, that's bullshit. Because, like, you know, you have to see things and you like that are so stunningly obvious that this had nothing to do with God. This is like a mean person who's just torturing kids. And since I hadn't been around that, it was very unusual for me. And I was like, oh, this is all horseshit. And then I think there was a period after that where I was fucking kind of really weirded out. Because then I was thinking, well, if this is bullshit, does this mean that, like, nobody knows? Nobody knows?
Yeah.
Do you remember that for the first time you realized that nobody knows what happens when you die?
I can
tell
you exactly when it was. It was 6th grade.
Really?
Maybe 5th. We were exactly, and then I get it wrong. We were at my friend's. We had like built a fort at my friend's house. We were all back there, and we were like, I don't know if God's real. And everyone at the same time was like, yeah, dude, I know. We're not allowed to talk about it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you have a religious family, you're not allowed to talk about it. People will get very upset if you even just want to breach the subject.
I think, I mean, I was. If I told my dad, hearing a 5th grader say, I don't know if God's real, that would fuck you up. My dad's just drinking, watching sports. Like, yeah,
kids
dude.
do worry about that, man. You know, when I was younger, I used to really think that religion is just a panacea for the masses, and it's not necessary, and it's really outdated, and, you know, you should know better than to believe that. But as I've gotten older, I realize that it acts as like a scaffolding for behavior.
Yeah, of course.
And it also gives people a sense of being, of like being a part of something that means something to them. That to say that's not valuable is crazy.
That's what's cool if you talk to like a good priest.
Yeah.
Like if you talk to a good one, they'll tell you that. They'll go, yeah, no one knows. But it's good.
And a good philosopher will say the same thing. That's why I always question people that say that they know what's going to happen when they die. There'll be just blankness. People love to say that. It's a very common thing, right?
Yeah.
People love to say that when it's over, you just die and that you go black. But we don't know that. We don't know that. This whole thing is weird enough that I think we should entertain every possibility.
You got to feel real weird.
Oh, yeah.
Your life's fucking crazy, dude. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy O'Connor, who you met last night, we were talking about it on the way. It was like, guy's life, it's the perfect setup.
It's pretty sweet.
UFC, podcast, stand-up.
Yeah. Stuff I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
God, that's a good club.
You can do that too, bro.
I'm trying.